Actually, on the east coast, the impressive viaduct at Staithes was the largest of 5 similar structures on the spectacular line from Whitby to Redcar. At the time of these scenes, closure was less than a year away. Passenger trains were in the hands of a variety of 264 tanks of BR and LNER origin. The scenic coastal setting of the line had few rivals, but little imagination is needed to visualize conditions for the train crews during the not infrequent North Sea gales. The area was popular with holidaymakers, and Sands End was one of several locations for camping coaches. The passage of a snowplow-fitted J25 precedes the arrival of another Thompson L1 tank. As Cam's film shows, much of the line's scenery was best appreciated from the train. From Sands End, Cam first travelled to Whitby before returning north to Loftus. Approaching Sands End, the gradients and curvature of the line are readily apparent. Adding variety to the line's motive power, the train was headed by one of the Fairbairn 264 tanks built at Brighton in 1950. During construction of the line, bonfires made by navvies working after dark on the cliff were responsible for a ship running aground. North of Sands End, coastal erosion forced the Northeastern to re-engineer the line, a detour inland through 2 tunnels being necessary before regaining the coastal route at Kettleness. Once more moving inland to the fringes of the North Yorkshire moors, the next station was Kettlewell. Note the vintage northeastern signals as we depart on the next stage of the journey to Staithes. The viaduct seen earlier is traversed as the Class 4 once more gets to grips with its train. The train again turned inland through an area where iron ore was one of the line's few sources of industrial traffic. Connection with a mine at Grinkle Park was made in 1921. Maintaining its inland course for several miles, the line passed through a short tunnel south of Grinkle Station. From here it was just a short journey to Loftus, where Cam left the train, taking these views of 2083 as it set off on the final leg of its journey to Middlesbrough. Moving to Battersby, once the junction of 4 lines, Cam was lucky to encounter a Robinson A5 tank, far from its native Great Central territory. The section from Battersby to Picton had been closed to passengers in 1954, so all trains arriving from both lines at the north end of the station faced a lengthy wait whilst their engines ran round in order to reverse. Cam followed the A5 on its journey down the Esk Valley to Whitby. Opened in 1865 to connect with the historic Whitby and Pickering Railway, this line is now Whitby's only rail connection. The area has been popular with tourists for many years. In the 50s, special tourist trains were run, and we leave Yorkshire as one of these trains reaches the top of the bank at Goatland, headed by the powerful combination of an A8 and a B1.